Coming back home. We miss you. Where are you? Are you still there?
Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Doubling back on you, I have to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways of getting my foot in the door. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turned into ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. On the wing, Tatum. And both of these teams stand excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Brian, look, there's two hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously, effort. You can't do anything without it. But also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all five guys on the floor.
And a wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside Durant. They double team Durant. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Booker attacking. And stolen by Brown. Outside Tatum. The layup misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
It's Brown on the wing. Three-pointer, Holiday. Hits the trifecta.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Durant inside. Pass to Booker. Here's Iguodala. Back to Booker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Booker to the middle. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
That one falls.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Durant drives in. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 6. Here's White. Driving in. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Durant. They double-team Durant. Here's Nurkic. And a missed layup.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ryan, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. So both teams changing it up here. Celtics lead by 7. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser. Outside, Brown. Here's Pritchard. To the right side. Now here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Durant. Pulls up. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Durant's got 5 now.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul. At the line, Jaylen.
The first one falls.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And both free throws good for Brown. Now Durant. He's got 5. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Soft touch off the glass.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Now here's Holiday. Basket counts. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by Boston. Got a piece of it. Right side, Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Pass to Tatum. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant with it. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Beal's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Holiday. Counted from distance. Holiday's got 8 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Suns. 8-point game. Beal outside. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Tatum with a screen. And Pritchard, here we go. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Tatum nails both of them. Suns trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Durant. 11 points in the game. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Outside Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the Suns making a change here. Left side Durant. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Tatum. And it's stolen by Plumlee. It's a one-on-one situation to halt the run. And the play by Durant as he finishes it off for 2 more. Durant's got 13.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Celtics making a change here. Celtics lead by 13. Outside White. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
For three, Durant. That shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Inside, Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Booker for three. The rebound, Celtics. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis in the post. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
For three, Durant nails it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. No good on the second free throw. And so it's the Boston Celtics looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Booker. Not going to go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Here's Brown. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brown's got 7.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Pass to Tatum. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis.
Now we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Suns. Trailing by 19. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 21.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Booker. Pass to Iguodaro. Three-pointer. Tatum pulls it in. Boston leading by 16. Outside Porzingis. Offline with a 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Booker for three. That shot off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
White, good.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Takes the three. Phoenix no good that time either. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And finished off by Tatum.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Durant. 25 points in the game. White for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's shot is off. Boston leading by 19. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Hits a three-pointer. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Tatum. And here comes the break for the finish. And the jam by Brown.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
Boston making a switch here. And both free throws good for Durant. Here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. And finished off by Tatum.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Tatum with a steal. They've got numbers. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets the three to fall. 12 points for him.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
The kick out to White. It's stolen by Nurkic. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to them.
And so it's Boston with a commanding lead.
The Suns, 32.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. It's stolen. Here's Shireman. Horford outside. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Durant. Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And Horford gets it to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Hauser. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Pass to Nurkic from behind the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Celtics on D.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Finished off the break. Tatum's got 19 points.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Can't get it to fall. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Out to the right wing. Outside Durant. Lets it fly. Phoenix no good that time either.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Booker for three. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Tatum, good.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Booker can't get it to go.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Durant on the attack. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
And he drops the first.
Durant at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Durant. And here are the Celtics. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer, no good. Durant on the attack. And it's slammed in by Durant.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Horford.
Suns foul. Iguodala. First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Horford.
At the line for 2. Horford.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's Phoenix's ball. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
The three is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Durant with the bucket.
One positive takeaway, At least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
To the paint. With the floater. To the left wing. Here's Pritchard. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Durant with it. From deep three-point land. Off target, and so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie